Welcome back to the PBA Chameleon Championship here at the World Series of Bowling. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you. Bill O'Neill, nicknamed The Real Deal, and here is Bill on the real story of his nickname.
No one out here calls me The Real Deal, but I guess in college, my college coach gave me that name after the first tournament I bowled. I won that tournament, but no one out here calls me The Real Deal.
They just might if he wins today and if he takes the first major of the season, the PBA World Championship.
O'Neill is a semifinalist along with Player of the Year Wes Malott, Rhino Page, who won last week's Viper Championship, and Thomas Smallwood, a former Detroit area auto worker who is now an exempt player on the tour.
What a great story. You'll be able to see that one. The PBA World Championship live, coming away from North Rock Lanes in Wichita, Kansas, Sunday, December 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Wichita, get your signs ready now.
Turned his back on the messenger and didn't happen for him anyway, but again, ball in the pocket. Leave yourself something you can make. And Rob, you said something about no perfect game. How about a 200 game?
How about just some strikes paired together?
Let's see a 200 game.
And we're not knocking these guys. I mean, these are the best in the world at their profession. This oil pattern and these lanes are just eating everybody up.
Yeah, they're brutal.
Now, you stay clean. You've had a good game.
Yeah.
We go to the fifth. O'Neill down 2. Gets the 7 to drop fairly late. 10 stays.
And can I just point out something to you, my friend?
Please.
That when the lanes get really, really hard, a lot of the times the best way to attack them is straight. And that's what they're doing. There's Jason Belmonte pulling for his buddy Bill O'Neill. Both players trying to go straighter. Straighter is greater when the lanes get nasty.
Good shot. That's 2 good ones.
Next week, Jason Belmonte will be on our show. He's in the semifinals of the Scorpion Championship. Ronnie Russell seeking his first tour title. Defeated Sean Rash by 2 with a 172, today's high score. Right through the nose again. Pretty good break, though. And neither of these guys have been put in some precarious spare situations.
Not yet. This could have been, you know, 5 or 6 through the middle easy. Again, a nice break of only leaving the 4-7. With a conversion here, we're back to a 1-pin match. And it's just going to come down to who makes the better shots, period. I mean, I know that sounds a little cliche-ish, but
hold on.
That's your big mistake, and that's what you have to avoid.
It's plastic. It shouldn't hook that much. Come on.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
Now he's in a 10-pin hole, and with the inability to hit the pocket, how do you throw a double and get back in the match?
All right, well, O'Neill, though, only has 1 strike, and it came in the first. But he does not have an open frame, as he as well seeks his first tour title. Russell steps up in the 6th, down 10. I see you nodding your head.
Nicely done.
Second strike of the game for Ronnie Russell. 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Bill O'Neill exhales. He opened up with a strike. Since then, looks nice. We remind you to head on over to PBA.com to check out Extra Frame, the PBA's online subscription video service. Some of the Many features of Extra Frame include exclusive player interviews, like some early round tournament coverage, and a brand new highlight show called 39 by 60. Click on the Extra Frame link at PBA.com to sign up today. And if you are lucky, you may stumble on a broadcast that features our own Randy Peterson.
Thanks, Rob.
Anything to plug you in your life.
Hey, guess what? Bill O'Neill's had 3 balls in the pocket. Only 1 strike, but 3 in the pocket.
Get off.
Come on. God.
Okay, I'll call that a half pocket shot, so that's 4 balls in the pocket. That's a good sign.
Come on, let's spare.
How sensitive the soil pattern is and what the guys have to do to manipulate the bowling ball just to get it to the pocket.
And I tell you what, single pin spares are no gimmies out here either. We have seen a lot of whiffs on spares this afternoon.
Yeah, and Rob, what happens is you get so focused on trying to strike or trying to figure out how to strike, you lose a little bit of concentration when shooting a relatively easy spare, and the next thing you know, you whiff it.
The Chameleon has gotten into their heads.
It's a bad, bad animal.
A strike will tie it up here in the 7th for Russell. We are not tied.
Are you kidding me? Move in, do something different. Don't throw it exactly the same. Damn it.
And you see how that was like 6 for a moment there and then breaks everything else out, only leaving the 7-pin. Last time he whiffed the 4-7 on this lane. Look out.
No whiffing there, but made it close. So a spare after that strike in the 6th. And yeah, need a strike there. You just heard Ronnie Russell say he needs a string of strikes right now to get himself back into this title game with Bill O'Neill.
It's running out of time.
Russell down 10 to kick off the 8th.
It's not going to come to you. You got.
I mean, you're looking at that, Randy, as a competitor, and you're saying that's a strike, but you're walking back with 9.
That's okay. He gets the finish on that left lane. He did strike the frame before on this left lane, so I think he's probably feeling real comfortable. Now he needs to cover this spare, figure out what adjustment he needs to make on the right lane, and then finish it off in the 10th.
Come on, man.
Misses
You gotta
another
be kidding me.
spare conversion.
Ball started right off with the damn 10-pin.
2 open frames.
You know I had to hook it with a plastic ball to 10-pin. Come on.
And that may have handed it to O'Neill.
Rob, I think it was more of missing target left than it was the plastic ball hooking by the 10-pin.
This is O'Neill's for the taking.
And you notice no reaction. He's like, okay.
Let's move to the 9th, and let's keep it going. There's his buddy, Jason Belmonte. He, O'Neill, and Michael Fagan becoming kind of the 3 amigos in the PBA.
They got their man cave set up here in Detroit, hanging out, working with their games, throwing a lot of strikes out here on the tour, the World Series of Bowling. Right now, all eyes on Bill O'Neill as he eyes his first ever title.
$25,000 check and an exemption next season also on the line. Back.
Oh my.
To the spare ball he goes, and look at Jason's reaction. Oh, a defiant 10.
Watch this messenger just cut it right in front of the 10-pin.
Hey, cut in line. Didn't even hit you, just cut right in line at Kmart.
Boy, that would have put him in the 200s and just about sealed the deal. Hey, but they've been tough all day, and they're going to remain to be tough. No gimmies. It better be perfect. Ronnie Russell now gets up in the 9th frame, needing to strike out to shoot 193. Bill O'Neill can go strike spare in the 10th to shoot 195. This is Ronnie Russell's only chance of winning. He must strike out, in my opinion.
One down.
Ronnie Russell's going to look back on this title match and he's going to say, what if I didn't whiff the 4-7 in the 6th frame or in the 5th frame? What if I didn't whiff a 10-pin in the 8th frame?
3 strikes in this match for Russell. None of them have been paired together.